Hello and welcome. Today we are in the tier 10 Soviet superweapon, the Petropavlovsk. We're playing on the map North, and unfortunately my consumable skills are all messed up. I have defensive fire and there are no CVs in this game. I definitely recommend Hydra on the Petropavlovsk. Anyway, I start heading out over to the eastern side of the map because that's where I spawned, and the Petra is very good at making first contact if there aren't many enemies around. Because I just got spotted, this means there's a destroyer over there, or some other ship that outspots me, and I can immediately radar them, which I did. And sure, I only did 2k damage, but I would only be able to fire twice anyway against, well, anything that you radar. However, now I know that Shima's there, and I don't have to worry really about it. I'm going to go around this island. I'm going to slow down a little bit, because I expect Shimakaze will launch torps on both sides. Okay, we see two sets of torps over there, and there's the third set on the other side of the island. And we easily avoided them by doing this, so now we can just continue on. We also have Nevsky with us, that's behind us, which means that the Shima gets radared again, so we get to deal even more damage. Although, maybe I would get to deal damage if I actually had aim. Which is quite embarrassing considering the destroyer is only 7 kilometers away, and the Petra is fairly accurate. Well, I suppose we did some damage. But now the question is, what do we do now? We do have a good 1 to 2 minutes before the, well, I guess like 1 and 1.5 minutes before the Shimakaze torpedoes are up again, so we can decide on what to do. But I think it's probably going to be something defensive. I mean, they do have a Nevsky over there and a Moskva. It's probably better to fall into concealment and perhaps go and fight over the decap. I mean, we are securing the decap, so things aren't looking too bad. Unfortunately, me coming over here is probably part of the reason why our Yamato came here too, and I think that's actually a bad thing, because Yamato really should not be over here. She can't really fire at the rest of the enemy team from where she is due to the giant islands in between. Now that does help me, because first of all it'll scare away the Nevsky and the enemy Moskva, but second it also will make the Shimakaze probably try to torp her instead of... Oh my god! Wow, that was a very ambitious salvo, Aerroon. Wow, that was slightly too much lead. So I'm near an island. I don't worry too much about torps. Shima could potentially torp me from the side, but I suspect she wouldn't. Also, I am unspotted, which means that Shimakaze obviously is not within line of sight. So I'm not going to bother radaring right now, because obviously she isn't in a good position to try to do anything to me. And likely nobody else even on my team. The Nevsky is showing a lot of broadside, but she did turn out and I aimed a bit too low, so unfortunately I only get one citadel hit here. But hey, it's more than nothing. I'm gonna keep reversing away and then I guess go through the channel and see if I can maybe do something on the other side of the map, or middle I suppose. Particularly the sea cap, because neither side has that, and if we could get control of that, that would be great, right? Besides, we do have a battleship over... Oh, they actually get a Thunder over here, which is also dumb by the enemy. But that makes me want to leave even more, because that means the enemy is... Well, they're committing more forces over here than we are, so we should be winning elsewhere on the map. Also, hello Thundra Citadel. I mean, she's just showing broadside, of course she's gonna get Citadel by a Petropavlovsk. But I suppose she might not have known at this point. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna try to get behind the island for concealment. And... okay, that slightly hurt, but only over penetrations, so it'll be fine. Let's avoid the giant island, please. 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 Okay, I think we avoided it. Good. Now we can continue over to the decap. Okay, we're slightly behind. We've lost 2 of our DDs. They've only lost 1 of them. But, I mean, it's only 1 ship. And we do hold a caps advantage. Therefore, we also have a points advantage. Okay, maybe not quite yet, but in a few seconds we will be in the lead by points. Particularly when we take that sea cap. Oh, oof, that Puerto Rico. That hurt. And now she's broadside to me, so I should be able to deal even more damage too. Never mind. 635 damage. Wow. Yeah, that's... Oh, I guess we found the Shimakaze. Wow, that's quite unfortunate for a Hindenburg. I don't really know why she pushed like that. It was a silly idea, but hey, nothing I can do about it. Now I need to make sure I don't show too much broadside to the Puerto Rico. She can punish me. We also haven't seen... Okay, never mind. I wanted to say we haven't seen Thunder in a bit, but never mind. We know exactly where she is. So she can't really threaten my broadside either. Shimakaze doesn't have torpedoes, and the only ships they have over there that could potentially get my broadside are Nevsky and the Moskva, which should be completely okay. Yeah, Nevsky is way too far to try to punish me in any realistic fashion. Oh, they actually even have a Smolensk over there. Should probably try dealing with her a little bit. Oh, she's in smoke, but that's okay, we have a radar. Oh, our Worcester actually radared her. Even better, I suppose. Ah, but this also scared her off, so she is going behind the island. And I think Worcester is actually overextended now, because I don't think she can disengage this position. Wow, our Yamato actually retreated successfully from the eastern flank and is still alive. I can't believe that, a battleship that actually plays somewhat safely. Anyway, nothing happens for a little bit, so let's speed this up. While I sail towards the sea cap, I mean, we hold control of the 3 cap zones out of the 4, so we're significantly ahead, but it does appear that the enemy isn't coming over here, so might as well turn around and just adopt a defensive position. We're ahead, so we have to just defend. That's all we have to do. The enemy has to push into us. And defensive position should give us a significant advantage in the fights. Well, in the fights to come, that will likely happen. Okay, I think they're going to try to take the decap. Worcester is still alive though, by the way, so that's well played by the Worcester. I think they're gonna try to fight over the decap, which is why I'm heading over here. I think their Shimakaze will try to sneak into the cap zone once the Worcester dies. But then again, maybe not. We do have a Nevsky over here, and they might not know that we have a Petra here, but they could guess. So Shima might not actually be here. Okay. Our Worcester did go down. I'm thinking, maybe I should go back to the eastern flank. Because that's where their Smolensk is, right? And I can punish the Smolensk as long as I get a little bit of side. Ooh, there's the Shima. But I mean, overall though, we are significantly ahead in points. We hold 3 of the 4 caps. All we have to do is hunker down and just not lose. Oh, Smolensk is actually there. Oh, hello Smolensk. Hello, hello. Oh, come on, don't tell me he's gonna be behind the island. Please no, please no. Please, please island, no, don't block my shots like that. Not like this. Yeah, no damage. That is very unfortunate. Okay, I guess we do see where the Smolensk is with radar. I was hoping I could see the Shimakaze. I mean, if you look at the minimap, she should be within the radar detection, but unfortunately no. Oh, there is actually a Moskva though. She's showing a little bit of side, but probably not enough to be able to get citadel hits. Mostly just superstructure ones, I think. I don't like what our Ohio is doing. I think she's overextending a little bit. Smolensk does have torpedoes, so she can absolutely punish the Ohio if the Ohio pushes up. And there's also the worry about Shimakaze torpedoes. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to go around to the eastern flank and dislodge the Smolensk where she is. Because if she doesn't know I'm coming, that should make easy work of her. And meanwhile, I hope our Ohio stays safe. I mean, she is. She's sailing away right now, we can tell by the minimap. Which is the absolutely correct decision. You know, that avoids Shimakaze just deleting our Ohio. Because again, we hold the points. Okay, Hello, Smolensk. Oh, didn't even need to radar. Oh. Well, rip in peace, Smolensk. Okay, we sank our first ship. It only took 13.5 minutes. Now, hopefully the enemy didn't really notice me too much. You know, I only popped up for a little moment. If I can push up from this side, I might be able to punish the Moskva as well. Like maybe she just didn't notice. Or perhaps the Shimakaze. You know, the Shima could be coming around here to try to get into the decap in a slightly safer way. And I mean, if nothing else, even if the Shima just tries to enter the decap, I am in radar range, obviously. So I can absolutely just ward her off that way. Because at this point, our numbers do matter. We are 6 ships versus 8, sorry. And having being 2 ships down can make a significant difference, especially since they're the destroyers. As far as cap zones are concerned, it's not that bad, but because we don't have any destroyers, their battleships are mostly free to push, whereas ours can't, because they have to be afraid of their destroyers. Okay, I think the jig's up considering I'm being radared for a while now. I'm gonna radar in return to see... Oh, we just lost the Shimakaze and the No, sorry, we lost 2 Yamatos and the Nevsky. Okay, we're 3 against 8 ships now. 3 versus 8. Oh my god. Okay, 3 versus 7. It's still more than twice our number. Oh god. We're still ahead in points and technically we're still ticking into the victory, right? But 3 versus 7 for 5 minutes? I find this very difficult. I think we might have to push to sink a few of the enemies to be able to, you know, even the odds a little bit. But, you know, it's okay. We're in a Petropavlovsk. It'll be fine. By the way, did anybody else watch King of the Sea today? I think Cheeki Breeki did quite well with their Petropavlovsk. I mean, if you guys watched it, you might know just how powerful a Petro can be. So let's see what we can do here today. Okay, there's the destroyer. Has to be the Shimakaze, right? In that smoke screen over there. Okay, there's a Moskva. If I can get Moskva's broadside, I can just delete her with AP. Now the worrying part is there's a Shimakaze in that smoke screen. I don't have Hydro, and my radar is another 45 seconds away. This is... I must not get sunk, but... Oh, and there's a Yamato too. Oh god, this is difficult. But it's okay, we're in a Petropavlovsk.
Cheeki and Breeki
And just like that, a 3 versus 7 with the help of a little bit of Cheeki Breeki turns into a 2 versus 0. 17 Citadel hits. It might have taken me 14 minutes to sink my first ship, but I still landed on a Kraken Unleashed. 2500 basic. This Ohio played incredibly well. And so did that Nevsky. But that Ohio on our team was amazing. Perhaps the Yamato too, but I didn't pay enough attention. So, the detailed report. 150k with AP, of course. 58k to this Yamato, just like that, and 13 AP shells, essentially. A whole bunch more to the other battleships, but yeah, this is what a flanking Petropavlovsk can do. By the way, the music earlier, that is Cheeki Breeki, Hard Bass Anthem by Apartya. It's actually from YouTube, there's also a link in the description. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.